Hey there, 2023 is flying by. It's September already. Here's your energy forecast. Well, I'm pretty impressed with the energy of September. August has been pretty amazing on some levels, and on other levels, really difficult for people as they still are uncovering things about themselves. We kind of have this timeline where the past is kind of looping around and giving us a little bit of trouble in the beginning, but it's all in the name of healing, and it's all in the name of being able to offer love to yourself and those around you. And so we're getting through this time of feeling sort of like it's been sort of like a heaviness. But we are moving through it, and almost so rapidly things are happening now, it's difficult to really keep up. And that's the biggest thing I have to talk about today, really, is about, as my son would say, having a case of the zoomies. September's going to feel like things are just moving. And you are going to want to move with it. It's not, I don't think it's going to feel like things are just flying at you and you can't keep up or you're overwhelmed. I think it's like exciting things. Things are coming together. You're finally starting to see some of the pieces of your puzzles like kind of fit together and where you want to go with things. And so for so long, it almost feels like we've been stuck in this kind of fog, but we're starting to move out of it. We're starting to move into a place where we want to do more. We want to create. We want to be on our path. We want to be living our purpose. And so there's this rebellion or this like revolution of self that's coming forward because so many people are finding themselves and they're becoming proud. They're moving forward proud. Like, think of the lion. The lion is the image that I get for September, because we've woken up the lion, and the lion is standing proud, but also ready to pounce. We're ready to move forward. We're really ready to take all these newfound pieces of ourselves and kind of piece them together and really move forward in a way that we're not as worried about what people are thinking about us right now. And that's been kind of a theme, I would say, this year. We've been more in our heads trying to figure out how do my new ideas fit into my life, or questioning maybe where you are, what you want to do. But we're finally starting to kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel, that some of our plans are starting to come together and some of the pieces are starting to fall into place. But that lion, you got to think about that energy. That lion is going to roar. It's going to be loud, prominent, control the room. And that's what's happening inside of our hearts are saying, we are tired of not being seen. We are tired of not being able to live our purpose because of social ideas or conventions or culture. We are in a place where we really need to step up, ask for what we want, and not only ask for what we want, but demand what we need. And so you'll see this a lot in friendships, family, relationships, where people are really starting to say, like, this isn't working for me, or this is what I need, to go forward. And also out in the sort of the public forum to say, like, this is how I've chosen to live my life authentically and move forward. And we're coming forward with this force, this force of self. And it is almost like this revolutionary, like rebellion type energy where we are going to be ourselves no matter what anybody else has to say about that. So we're trying to put all these pieces of the puzzle together. They're starting to come together. But the most important thing, I think, right now is that you don't take what has happened to you in the past, whether you've been betrayed or whether people have thought the wrong things about you or they've hurt you in any various ways. Please don't take that and put it onto new people in your life. And it's very easy to do. We walk around sometimes with a trauma filter, and whatever we see, if we see something that fits into an old experience or idea or something we've been through, we automatically click into that gear of being defensive or pushing people away. And you're going to find that this month is more about allowing intimacy on many levels into your life. And we're not talking about just like the sexual type intimacy. This is intimacy with self. This is intimacy with our friends and family. This is closeness, connection. We are really craving that connection right now. And it's become so strong that people are just looking for it. Anywhere they go, they're looking for it. And I think the important thing to remember is that the universe wants to do the work for you. Right now, the universe is literally saying to you, sit in a sacred space and appreciate everything that's around you. Appreciate your life, appreciate nature, appreciate that there is spirit, consciousness, source consciousness there to support you and do the work. See the magic and pay attention. But you don't have to work so hard to make things happen. This is about wishing, having the wish that kind of translates into the dream, that translates into some sort of manifestation, something you can see. There are signs all around you, and the universe is constantly sending you signs to try to get you to see that this is not you against the world. This is not you fighting for everything you need. This is the universe supporting you and offering you opportunities and offering you what you need in your highest good. I think that's a big thing right now. You can let go of the control, because if you can't surrender, there are going to be things that will come up to break you wide open. So this is about surrender to the process. Know that you yourself and many people around you are going to be in that fighting, have that fighting spirit to say, this is me and I don't care. I don't care what people think or who decides they're going to accept me, because I love me for me. And that's the biggest love that's coming forward right now. It's love for self that is kind of overwhelming a lot of our activities for September. But September is a busy month for many people. In a lot of places, it's back to school, back to the regular routine, away from summer vacations and those kinds of things. And we tend to get this task-oriented scheduling routine kind of thing going on. And that's okay to a point. You still have to take time to be with self, to listen to yourself, listen with curiosity and in that observer seat. If you are an observer, you're not engaging too much of your emotions, so you're not getting fatigued by emotion or exhausted. And you have less chance of being severely hurt if you're observing a situation. And there could be situations in September that feel like you have been broken open, but please know that this is part of the path. So you've got that fighting spirit. You're ready to show the world who you are. But if you have walls of resistance up to what that looks like or how that plays out, the universe will find a way to break them down. You've already made the agreement with yourself and the universe that you are proud of who you are, you love yourself, and you're ready to, you don't care what people think, and you're ready to show the world who you are. But I think it's really important to understand that this harmony that's coming forward, this harmony with self and with spirit, it actually is, it works for us and we see how things work together, but it can work against you if you are judging your experiences or judging people around you. Acceptance is key. Acceptance of the experiences that are coming your way and the people that will enter your path. I think right now the biggest challenge for people is moving out of the old paradigms. So we've got to try to move love and kindness, curiosity and observation to the forefront instead of the immediate shoot to anger or tensions or conflict. Conflict has its place, but as we move forward through the rest of 2023, it will be very important that you try to resolve what you can within yourself, always standing up for yourself, always having good boundaries, but try not to jump to conclusions, because we have this energy right now of really everything coming together, but you have to let it come together and you have to let the universe work for you. And sometimes the only way that can happen is if you are cracked wide open and you're broken down to the smallest parts of you, so the universe can come in and fill your life with what needs to be there. And you, at the same time, you're letting go of all the things that don't serve you, and you're processing everything the way you need to. But this can be, I feel like this kind of started in August, where we were starting to like get kind of broken down. But the biggest thing I feel like is that those past traumas that have come back, the biggest thing is to be aware of them, notice them, name them, and make sure that they don't affect how you operate in the world now. Because presently we're in a different world, and the timelines have kind of come together. You will see people at opposite ends of the spectrum. You will see people that are very much, it's polarized, I would say, very much on one side of belief and people very much on the other. But remember, you can use discernment, and you don't have to engage yourself in anything that doesn't feel right to you. And you can sit in that observer seat, which is very important right now. So I hope this all makes sense to you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Start to live those dreams. That's where we are right now. We've had wishes and dreams, and it's not lofty, or it's not unrealistic to dream. A dream is the first start of a plan. So make sure that you dream those dreams so the universe knows what you want and can bring it together for you. And don't forget to roar like that lion. So subscribe to my channel if you need more information like this, if you want to keep seeing this content. Also, please sign up for my newsletter. Every month there's amazing tidbits of information in it. And in September, I have my upcoming Magic of Mediumship course. At this point, we are full, but please send me your name if you're interested in the upcoming session in March, because I'm starting to collect that list now. So thank you very much. Have a happy, happy September, and we'll see you soon.